Here's a story about Romeo and Juliet.
A big fight between the Montagues and the Capulets.
Romeo has a thing like he loves Rosaline, but Rosaline does not feel the same about him.
Romeo goes to Friar Lawrence, and Friar Lawrence tells Romeo that she don't like him and that Romeo needs to get over her. Romeo and the Montagues go to the Capulet's house and to the dance, and Romeo spots this girl named Juliet.
Romeo's dying looking at Juliet. Like, they just looked at each other and they was just staring at each other for long. It's like they're just in love.
So after the dance, Romeo goes to Friar Lawrence and he tells Friar Lawrence that he's in love with Juliet. So meanwhile, Juliet's like non-stop thinking about Romeo and that she's like falling in love with him.
Romeo meets up with Juliet at her balcony to talk about getting married. Goes up to Friar Lawrence and asks Friar Lawrence if Juliet and Romeo could get married the next day.
So Romeo and Juliet go off and get married, and they're legally married, but no one else knows about it but them.
Romeo goes into town to meet Benvolio and Tybalt. Then there was a fight. Benvolio got killed by Tybalt.
Romeo's really pissed, and he goes and kills Tybalt.
Romeo finds out that he's banished from the city, so he goes over to Juliet's house. After Romeo got the booty, he had to leave the city, and Juliet was all in her feelings.
So a few moments later, after Romeo left, Juliet's parents came in her room and told her she has to marry Paris.
Juliet asks Friar Lawrence for suggestions, and Friar Lawrence said you could fake your death. So that's what my homie did.
So Romeo gets word that Juliet is dead, so he goes to his local drug dealer and he gets poison from him so he can die too.
Romeo killed Paris at Juliet's gravesite and then killed himself.
Juliet woke up and saw Romeo dead, so she stabbed herself with Romeo's dagger.
That's the end. Have a wonderful day.